Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your New Love, True Love reading for January 2018. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Four of Coins. All right, so somebody could be playing it safe. There could be an element of self-protection or wanting to keep a lid on things or control, playing things close to the chest or vest, however the saying goes. Knight of Wands, Judgment, Faith. This could be also the Hierophant. Good Lord. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got 3 heavies out of 5 here. The Lovers, Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. All right. I will clarify where I need to do so with these. Okay, so your future love interest. Let's see here. I got my little list. All right, so the Knight of Swords could be somebody that is an activist, firefighter, extreme sports athlete coach, outdoors work, involved in outdoors work or travel, competitive sports, somebody like an ambulance driver, an EMT, paramedic, an emergency room orderly or nurse. All right. As far as their disposition, they're probably ready to go all the time, adventure, inspiration, really dynamic, forward thinking, forward moving, could be very progressive in thought. This is somebody that is very socially active typically. Okay, it could be Leo, Sag, or Aquarius. All right, they might have trouble incorporating what they have learned thus far in their life, having perspective. They might have trouble learning from lessons before them, acknowledging their culpability or fault in a situation. And you might meet them at church. So, sorry, getting back to the, they might also be, well, they might be reluctant to acknowledge the depth of how they feel about something because of their nature. And if they do, it is something that's meant to be kind of like devoured instead of sort of just letting it be a slow burn and kind of like, this one's always on the move. They're not ready for anything serious per se. However, that doesn't mean that it can't work. Their vice is maybe admitting when they're wrong, maybe being proud, maybe not acknowledging, maybe not willing to take a look at what their contribution to an issue is. It could also be that they're indecisive about things, that they don't like to make a lot of decisions. They don't want to be put in a position to have to commit or make a decision, okay? You might meet at church. You might meet at something involving a spiritual connection. Maybe, there's meditation in the park, there's yoga, there's something that involves spirituality. It could also be that this is a family gathering, spiritual gathering. Your issue, what you might need to check yourself about. First of all, this could be Taurus. This could be Gemini. All right. You might also have an issue committing or so it's not really an issue, is it? Because what's so wrong about not wanting to commit, right? So you might not be in a place where you want to commit or make that choice. Also, you might just want the adventure of it, which in this case, this would be a really good match because this is somebody that doesn't want to be tied down, doesn't want to have to be decisive, doesn't want to have to make judgments, wants no one making judgments or decisions about them or based on them. And you might have an issue with commitment right now. Like commitment might really not be your thing. I just dropped a couple cards here on the floor. Hold on a minute. So that works, right? Where are you? All right. Okay. There we go. So, they are it's probably going to be a really cerebral connection. This is somebody that you're going to probably have a meeting of the minds with, that there's going to be, they might be someone that kind of helps you sort out some issues, especially if you're meeting them in an area that would involve looking inward, sorting things out, doing things by the book, following the rules of a sort of restrictive, minimal type situation. And I know that's really broad, but this is almost like brass tacks or the basics, getting back to the core. So this could be a 9-to-5, very regimented job. This could be at a family gathering where every year you meet at this time to celebrate this. This could be something involving anchoring or grounding a connection, particularly with family. Rituals, customs, traditions that families engage in, involving spirituality, involving family, communal connection. Okay, all right. So anyway, neither one of you really want to commit, and that bodes well for this right here, because this is all about adventure and passion and the pursuit of something you feel passionate about, or the pursuit of passion. And it's going to be a true meeting of the minds. They're probably going to help you with a different perspective. That might be where this comes into. Just looking at things differently or getting clarity on a situation. It might be that, this is somebody in law enforcement or involved in a spiritual community that helps you, give you a different perspective on things. These two right here. Okay, but if we're putting those two together. This is not going to be an emotionally connected relationship or a connected, committed relationship. So the next person coming along for you, Sagittarius, you're going to have a lot of fun with. But it's probably not going to be somebody that you are going to have a long-term lasting, or, as far as commitment or whatnot. It doesn't feel like you're looking for that either right now, though, to be honest with you. It doesn't feel like you're looking for a commitment. Could be Gemini, right? Could be Taurus. But it's Sagittarius. It doesn't feel like it feels like you're okay with that, just for the adventure. You're up for the adventure, but you don't really want, you want to kind of play things close to the vest and keep your control and keep your issues and, you know what I mean? Like your stuff to yourself. You just want to have some fun. And in which case this is the perfect person for you, because they're not interested in that either. They want to keep it light and, happy and passionate, and meeting of the minds, no problem. But this is very quick, decisive energy, very kind of clarity, and then they're off again. Same with this. This is more solitary than this, though. So this is you're going to meet somebody who's probably very independent as well. If they are not younger, they will be young at heart. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what else do they need to know about this new love coming in? Sagittarius. All right. Another aspect of this too right here is in helping you solidify or clarify that, having those conversations that you're probably going to be having a lot of with this person. That's probably going to be part of the attraction, that mental prowess that they have. That's probably very sexy to you. They're going to be they're one of those people that is going to probably love to debate, and to the point of ad nauseum. It's like, well, if you say green, then they say blue. But if you agree with them, then they're going to turn around and say green again. You know what I mean? And I know that's the playful, light-hearted side of this, but this is also saying they're going to challenge you. They're going to be, it's almost like they're going to help you figure out who you are and where you're at. And this is about, stand up for your beliefs. That's what part of your connection is going to be with them, is to not back down, to stand up for what you want, and to back up whatever you're thinking, because they're going to want that. They're going to want to be able to debate and negotiate and have those conversations. What else for Sagittarius? What else? Don't sweat the small stuff. Well, okay. This could be, this could almost be somebody that you just meet online and you just have a relationship online. And that works with the non-committal type thing. It could be that, it's just online work, online support, online something. It could be a lot of online involvement. And I remember when it first started years and years ago, they actually had therapists that specialized in this, and they said that people would get really, instant gratification became like a real issue because people would get really upset if they didn't hear back from the person, or if there wasn't a response or a like or whatever. And this kind of reminds me of that. Like this could also be getting clear of a lot of mental clarity where there might have been like cloudiness or issues before. This person could also help you clarify a lot of that or get that solved. Okay, with structure and a restrictive sort of disciplined regimen, something to that effect. Or this is about getting treatment for that, and then that's how you meet the person. But this also is saying, aside from don't sweat the small stuff, not to belittle anxiety, just saying, clinically diagnosed and whatnot. But this is also saying another sort of, I guess, reinforcer that this is not going to be a serious, committed, long-term, stable relationship. It's just going to be fun. It's just going to be lighthearted and fun, and there's going to be a real cerebral connection. What else for Sagittarius? You're going to be just fine. This is you, or this is just, on the whole, both of you staying in your separate corners and maintaining your own space and keeping your own things to yourself, not giving away any of your control. You don't want that right now. You don't want to join stuff. Sagittarius. Family is everything. Reconnect with them or tell them you love them. Could be that you are going through something and they're going to help you sort that out, get clear of it. It feels like online. There's something about being online, being involved online, and maybe there's an estrangement, or maybe you're working your way back to sorting a few things out with some family issues, but you're kind of keeping everything just partitioned and then locked down because there might be a lot going on for you. And yeah, interesting, very interesting. This is going to be someone that you're probably going to feel very safe with and talking to, or at least just a kinship. Like, you don't need to share that woundology or whatever's going on. It's just somebody that you respect and that you like the way they think, and you want to be around that and want more of it. There you go. All right, Sagittarius. There you are for January 2018. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a lot of fun with this. Maybe we can get some timing here. I have my own way of doing timing. I forgot all about this, sorry. So if you have a way, use yours, or combine mine and yours, and then you get a wider window, right? But I have my own system for timing. So I'm just gonna pull 2 cards here. 2 cards. All right, so again with the fall, autumn or fall, and this is anywhere from, the number 5 is significant, as well as 12. Yeah, 12. So basically in the fall, from like the 5th day of fall on to all the last week. It could be at any point in time. This suggests it would happen right away in fall. But the number 5 could also be significant. So we're looking at basically the whole season of fall is when you could meet this person. All right, so for some of you, this would mean summer. The wands mean summer. Okay, not for my timing, but the timing system I use. But anyway, shutting up. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you for stopping by. I hope this was helpful. Get ready for fall. No, okay. We have a couple seasons to go through first. Take care.